Rick Siegel.
Welcome to your pre-4th of July weekend. The question for the weekend is to be at the Roanoke Valley Shakespeare Festival or not to be. Your answer to the question could determine the future of an ambitious new project. Virginia Western Community College is staging a beautiful version of Hamlet, and based on community response, it could become the first production of an annual Roanoke Valley Shakespeare Festival to be held each summer. The curtain goes up tonight and tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and at 2 o'clock for the Sunday matinee. Admission is free, but donations are very appreciated. A funny thing happened on the way to work Wednesday, driving down the highway, and all of a sudden, boom, it hit me. A snowflake right on the windshield. Now, if that's not enough to get you in the holiday spirit, perhaps a new play at Virginia Western Community College will. This unique production of A Christmas Carol features new music and original choreography, as well as traditional melodies. Scrooge here leads the cast of more than 40 actors in Charles Dickens' classic Christmas tale. The curtain goes up in Whitman Auditorium at 8 o'clock tonight and tomorrow with a 2 p.m. matinee Sunday. No charge for this one, just a donation requested at the door.
If Shakespeare's more your style, then head over to Virginia Western Community College. Twelfth Night is in its final weekend at Whitman Auditorium in Roanoke. It's a confusing comedy of sorts with love, disguises, and humor all rolled into one. The curtain goes up Friday and Saturday night at 8, and a matinee is offered Sunday at 2. And admission is definitely free, but donations will be gladly accepted.
Shakespeare's work lives on, and you can catch some of the Bard's work starting next week. Patrick Evans joins us from Virginia Western, where actors are working hard to polish their work just in time for the show's premiere, which is when, Patrick?
It actually starts on the 10th of September, and it runs for 2 weeks, 8 performances, the 10th through the 13th, and then the 17th through the 20th. Right now, Robert McCleary, who is the technical director, is helping the set slowly come together for the premiere on the 10th. And they are also working on a few other aspects of the play. This year, the 4th annual year for the Roanoke Valley Shakespeare Festival, will feature the play The Taming of the Shrew. With me is the director, Bart McGullion. Bart, tell me a little bit about this play and some of the challenges you all face in preparing for it.
Well, The Taming of the Shrew, and our shrew is played by Krista Telch. She manhandles all of her men, needless to say. And the particular thing we're about to see is Hortensio. She's about to throw him out. She doesn't want any more of his music lessons, and she's about to throw him halfway across the stage.
Now, there are a number of stunts aside from some tossing around of some folks. I understand there's a little sword play in this one.
Right. We've got some, she's got a whip. Oh, we've got a whip with this shrew. I mean, you have to be aware when you're taming a shrew that she's not taming you.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see one of these stunts. And this is John Moore, who is helping train all of your actors so that they can take these falls and not end up hurting themselves.
Right. That's the idea. Hopefully it turns out that way.
So, John, you get to do all of this all the time.
Yes, I'm the guinea pig for it all.
All right, let's see it.
Get out of here!
Or you're not supposed to throw them all the way off the stage. Okay, that is the 4th annual Roanoke Valley Shakespeare Festival right here at Whitman Auditorium on the campus of Virginia Western Community College. Here again, those dates for you, the 10th through the 13th. Now, on the 13th and the 20th, those are 2 o'clock matinee performances. Each of those is Sunday. Otherwise, it is 8 o'clock in the evening, and the performances are actually open to donations. So if you would make a donation, no set fee, pay a little donation, and help keep Shakespeare's work alive and well in the Roanoke Valley. And now, somewhere in Kansas, we're going to tell you a little bit more about this new play that's taking place right here on the main stage at Virginia Western Community College. We'll have that coming up next on News 7 at 5.
You might say the bus stop's here. We are talking about the play Bus Stop, which arrives at Virginia Western Community College this weekend. Patrick Evans is on site at Whitman Auditorium where the play will be performed, and he's joined today by the director of this new production, Patrick.
Gene, well, we're actually at a bus stop in the 50s in rural Kansas, and a bus is stranded here due to a heavy snowstorm. This is Elma, and she's the waitress here. You've got all these people, and they're stuck here for a long time. Is this driving you nuts?
No, it's fine. We like the business.
You guys sitting around singing and having a good time?
Good time.
Okay, well, very good. There's some interesting people in the town. One guy right behind me here is the sheriff. Has there been trouble?
Plenty of it.
You're keeping an eye on everything.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Okay, Sheriff, we appreciate that. Now, over this way, there's a young lady. She's a singer, I do believe, but she's in a little bit of trouble. Cherie, tell me how you got here to the bus stop.
Well, see, I'm being abducted by a cowboy. He's really mean, and he's taking me to Kansas. He's taking me to Montana.
I can
get married.
I can see why the sheriff is in town. The play is called Bus Stop. It's set in the 50s. Whitney Bart McGullion, who is the director. Tell me a little bit more about this William Inge play.
All right, it's a romance. William Inge said it's a romance, and it is. We actually have 3 love stories going on all the time between Elma and the professor, and Elma and Joe, and Cherie and Bo, and then Grace and Carl, the bus driver.
Sounds like a lot of fun. There's a little bit of music. There are a couple of song and dance numbers.
Yeah, we got 4 songs in it.
That sounds great. Tell me, tomorrow night is opening night. You're going to be running Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays through when?
Through the 2nd. We have a matinee on the 2nd, Sunday the 2nd of May.
Okay, so folks can catch it this Thursday and Friday, next Thursday and Friday as well, and the week after.
Right.
All right, so it is right here at Whitman Auditorium here at Virginia Western Community College. You can contact the college for more information or show on up. Now, admission is free, but they would like if you could make a donation. That would help things out, help defray the cost of this great production. It's Bus Stop, and it's here for the next couple of weeks. Come out on it and catch it. Robin, we don't have any snow in our forecast.
I've asked the casting call. Patrick, I think you ought to try out for a part in this film.
Well, you think so? I was going to try on actually for the part of Spock in the last Star Trek film, but they got rid of that guy. So I think my acting career is probably over at this point before it even began. But some of the folks behind me here at Virginia Western Community College, we're at Whitman Auditorium, these folks are hanging out for an opportunity. Some folks are here to read for the parts that will be offered up in the new movie. Some folks are actually here to do some production work on the set of the film. And the man behind all of the action is Craig Wright. You're the writer of the story. You're going to direct the film. You're producing it yourself. Tell me a little bit about the story, first of all.
Well, it's called Omnigon, Mind Warriors, and it's a political type of story backdrop told in a very metaphoric sense. It's an alternate society in which the ranking and the hierarchy of people in the society is based upon their ability to play a board game, of all things. Not unlike a strategy game like chess, but it's a very futuristic style game. And instead of having grand masters based upon their rankings, those people up at the top are the leaders of the society, and those people who are unable to perform and play the game and lose on a regular basis are deemed expendable in the society and banished from the city and sent out to be drones, more or less.
So a little social commentary going on in your science fiction play. Now, tell me, you have these folks sitting up here. What are you looking for when they're sitting here and just reading over a rough draft of the script?
Well, I get a basic essence of their speaking style, also how they appear on camera. We're videotaping all of the readings that are being done, and just overall how they come across on camera. I've got several parts which are very male-female kind of oriented. Some of the other parts are unisexual. They could be cast male or female, old or young, so it's kind of wide open in that respect.
And we are here at Whitman Auditorium, and in fact, Craig is going to be here until about 10 o'clock this evening. If you want to come out, it is an open casting call if you would like to read for one of the parts, or if you would like, I understand you need folks working on the production aspect.
That is a very critical thing, too. I am taking breaks in between some of the readings to talk with production people. I'm interested in people that can operate cameras, that maybe want to be involved in costume or set design, set building, and all of that. So please contact me.
Well, very good, and good luck.
Thank you.
And that is a look inside the new independent film getting underway right now, Robin, so maybe you can swing by after work and read for a part.
Got enough.
A unique look at American life near the end of World War I. Coming up on News 7 at 5, we'll visit a play that takes a look at 2 American families during that era.
Save some room to see Virginia Western Theater's latest production. Tonight is opening night for the family drama 1918. J.C. Birch is at Virginia Western Community College to take us behind the scenes, where I hear those actors are squeezing in their final rehearsals.
They are. The play starts at 8 o'clock tonight, and there's one really good reason, aside from all the others we'll give you, to come. We'll talk about that in a minute, but right now I'm here with Ted Mills. You're the drama teacher and the artistic director for 1918, so let's talk about this play.
Yes, this is a drama, and we've chosen it because it tells a very special, it covers a very special period of American history that I don't think a lot of people are familiar with, the end of World War I and the flu epidemic of 1918. And this is the story of 2 families and how they dealt with those particular times. And it's a lovely play. Although it's a heavy subject matter, we have a playwright who has a light touch and a great sense of humor as he writes as well.
Okay, and we have all college students in the play, and that is a good reason because everybody can come see these performances for free.
That's true. That's true. And we have a wide variety of ages here at the community college, so that we have a lot of students with a lot of experience as well. This is a good cast, a very talented cast. I'm proud to be working with them.
And this is our first play for fall here at Virginia Western, but you have many more in the future.
Yes, we have 5 productions actually during the year that are all offered free to the public. And we have a musical coming up in January, and we also have a one-act festival in the spring, and 2 classics offered this summer, and all of them free to the public. And we're very, and this brings in people to our audience that we wouldn't normally get.
Okay, thank you, Ted. Performances start tonight at 8 o'clock, this Friday, this Saturday, next Friday and Saturday, and of course a matinee on Sunday. And personally, it doesn't take much to get me to the theater, but free makes it even better. So I think I'll have to stop on by, Robin.
Understood. Sounds good, Jacob.